Separation or unity? The choice is yours. Yes, we are here. Allow yourself to receive the wisdom that we are about to bring forth. To do so, you must quiet the mind. Be still. Be more still. Be still again. Feel the stillness. Feel it deeply. In the midst of the stillness, you will sense a familiar feeling. Yes, that is the feeling of home. The familiar feeling of being at one with all of life. The familiar feeling of unity. It is so difficult in human form because you rarely feel at home. You rarely feel that connection to the oneness. We understand, and it is not your fault. In human form, you have been cut off from that unity. That occurred the moment you incarnated into form. From formless to form, from unity to separation. And thus the journey of remembering, the journey of coming home, began. It can be such a struggle, but it need not be that way. You can live in the separateness of human form and yet still feel the comfort of home, the comfort of oneness. And of course we hear you say, how? How can we do that? The answer does not reside in a process. The answer does not reside in a manual of procedures. For by seeking a mental answer, you will remain in your separateness. Unity exists only, and we repeat only, in the human heart. Now, of course, we do not mean in the physical human organ called the heart. The feeling of unity exists in every cell of your body. It is in your DNA. We know because we were present when it was put there. But in your search for this precious gift, the gift of feeling at one, first you must realize that oneness and separation are not intellectual or logical. They are feelings. We have suggested to you for a long time to move more to the feeling consciousness, to feel more and think less. This is very important, especially at this time in human history, because the energy of your planet is shifting. There is a great intensity coming forth. It is not punishment. Let us say it is merely a nudging, an encouragement. How can that be, we hear you ask? It is because the energy of this intensity pushes the human being to think more, to be cut off, so to speak, from the heart. Look around your planet. How else could there be such a backlash to older thinking, older ways of fear and separation? Again, we assure you, this is not punishment. This is merely an opportunity for your world to see if it really wants more separation or more unity. For several years on your planet, there have been many who have awakened, who have found the light, so to speak. And that is a very positive step in the evolution of your humanity. But that seeking and finding the light has occurred only in a few, compared with the 7.5 billion human forms on your planet at this time. So how is it making harder to connect to our feelings going to help our evolution towards a greater unity, you ask? It is time for your planet to choose the path it wishes to truly follow. And although this energy that is now present on your planet makes it more challenging for the light workers to stay in the light, to move to their unity, this energy shift is more for those who have not yet awakened to the new way. We are sorry it has to be so challenging for so many humans, but it is the way that Source has decided to create this amazing opportunity, this gift for your planet. And what is this opportunity, this gift, you ask? It is the opportunity to move your entire planet to a place of greater unity, to the place of oneness, while still in human form. For you see, there are now two very important choices. And the intensity of this energy is making these two choices more evident. Will you choose to move to more fear, more separation, or will you choose to move to more love, to more unity? As always, on the planet of free choice, you and only you will decide. So in these intense, turbulent times, your focus should be very singular. Yes, we know there is so much going on in your world that at times it seems so complicated, so complex, with the issues of health, abundance, relationships, careers, children, crime, politics, and on and on. It is difficult to comprehend that the focus should be so singular, so simple. But let us assure you that is the case. The answer to your challenges that you are facing is to merely bring it down to one question, two choices: separation or unity. Yes, that is the question that you must ask yourself often. It is time, if you choose, to get a deeper understanding of separateness and unity. We have explained to you before how fear is separateness, greed is separateness, doubt is separateness, the mind is separateness, the ego is separateness, judgment is separateness, destructive criticism is separateness, blame is separateness. And we have also explained how faith is oneness, feeling is oneness, courage is oneness, love is oneness, empathy is oneness, acceptance is oneness, understanding is oneness. It is important for you to begin to contemplate at a deeper level where and how separateness exists on your planet, as well as how oneness shows up. Ask yourself, am I choosing separateness or am I choosing unity? If you contemplate to a greater degree the concept of separation and unity, you will begin to understand this concept at deeper levels. It is not a simple concept to grasp, but it is a basic foundation of human life on your planet. As well, you will realize that in each and every moment, you do have a choice in selecting separation or oneness. Of course, choosing oneness while in human form can be very difficult. You have experienced separation from the moment you took your first breath as a baby. Separateness is all around you in your humanity. But let us assure you that you do know oneness. It is in every cell of your body. It is in your DNA. You have merely forgotten who you truly are. You have merely forgotten from where you came. You have forgotten what home feels like. For at your essence, you are unity. You are oneness. You have gotten too attached to the human ways you have been taught, and now you live more in separateness than in unity. Yes, you see, Source has given your humanity a great gift. By creating the intensity of energy on your planet at this time, it is becoming more evident. What is becoming more evident, you ask? It is becoming exceedingly clear how the forces of separation might direct the evolution of your humanity, and by comparison, how the forces of unity could shape your evolution in a different way. How do you want your planet to evolve? After many years of moving slowly towards a more united world, the forces of separation are trying to reverse your progress. Will you stand up and fight back? Will you demand that your world not go down the path of greater separateness? Will you demand a shift towards greater unity? Your planet is at an important crossroads. Will you choose the way of separation, or will you choose the way of unity? Will you choose to bring your divinity forth through your humanity? The choice is yours. Remember, it is each and every choice that each and every one of you make in each and every moment that will determine the way of the collective consciousness. Will you choose more separation or more unity? Begin to understand at deeper levels whether a choice you are making brings you more to separateness or more to oneness. Begin to see each and every choice you make from the perspective of whether you are choosing separation or unity. We bring you this message from a place of love. We are here for you anytime you wish to communicate with us.